Thank you all very much for your patience. I will call the hearing back to order. I think what we'll do is give Senator Blumenthal and I an opportunity to make a few comments and then open it to questions by the committee members. I would explain that the reason I thought it was useful to have your testimony go before anything else is that it gave you the opportunity to have the largest number of senators in the room and listening, and what you have to say is much more significant and important than what, I don't know about Senator Blumenthal, but what I might say. But I do think because part of the purpose of this hearing is to make certain that we raise public awareness. I want to make certain that at least some of these things that are being talked about are understood. And so I would, again, tell you that it's an honor to have all of you here and to have this hearing. And I appreciate the working relationship that Senator Blumenthal and I have in bringing this hearing to fruition. This is the second hearing of our subcommittee this year, and as I say, in part, it's designed to raise awareness of issues that are important to protecting Americans and their family members, to protect consumers. It's a part of this subcommittee's jurisdiction and our assignment. We're specifically examining the issue of pool and spa safety. It's been several years since Congress last held a hearing on this issue. This year does mark, as we've heard from the testimony, the 10th anniversary of the Virginia Graham-Baker Pool and Spa Safety Act. It was signed into law on December the 19th, 2007 by President George W. Bush. The legislation, as we've heard, is known as VGB, and it's aimed to enhance the safety of public and private pools and spas, reduce child drownings, and educate the public on the need for constant supervision of children in and around water. The hearing is designed to examine the extent to which the VGB has accomplished those goals over the past decade since its enactment. While I wish we were here under different circumstances, as I've indicated previously, we honor parents who are here to help make certain that what happened in their family's life happens in no other family's life. There is also an additional individual that's with us today, that's Scott Taylor, and his daughter, Abby Taylor, was also a victim of suction entrapment, and her death inspired Abby's Hope Foundation in her name to educate the public about pool and spa safety and to keep kids safe. As was indicated, this month of May is National Drowning Prevention Month, and to that end, I'm pleased to join the ranking member, Senator Blumenthal, and Commerce Committee Chairman Thune, and I think Senator Nelson, in introducing today a resolution supporting the states and including my own state of Kansas that have signed proclamations declaring May as National Water Safety Month. We wish to recognize and express support for those goals and for ideals of that designation. And this upcoming Memorial Day, just a few days away now, this weekend traditionally marks the beginning of summer swimming season. For American families, recreational swimming is a time-honored tradition. Swimming pools such as the Big Pool in Garden City, Kansas, it's the largest outdoor municipal concrete swimming pool in the world, are fixtures of our local communities. I smiled with Ms. Harvey's testimony. One of the meanest persons, at least I thought, as a 5- or 6-year-old, was my Red Cross swimming instructor, who continually forced me to get into freezing water well before there were ever heated pools in my community's life. They are a mainstay of American life, and we want that mainstay to be safe and as secure as possible. Parents and adults work to monitor children around pools and spas and take precautions such as stopping them from running on wet surfaces. Many don't realize the potential dangers that are posed by pool drains. Even when we have attentive parents and adults around, accidents unfortunately still happen. Drownings continue to be ranked second or third among the leading causes of death for children, depending upon the state, especially for children ages 1 to 4 years old. In Kansas, there have been 297 drownings in the past decade. What makes these tragedies all the more painful for families is that the accidents are, in many instances, preventable. I appreciate the willingness that our witnesses have shown in discussing these sensitive topics, and I appreciate the perspectives that they bring, and I know that they took time to prepare and to come here to present their heartfelt testimony. It's my hope that a Senate hearing calling attention to pool safety leading into this summer season will have a positive impact on reducing pool and spa-related injuries and deaths. And again, I thank my colleague, Senator Blumenthal, for his efforts in bringing this issue forward in the past and today.